Hey lovies, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is literally my very first video I have ever shot. And I wanted to come on here to show you ladies how I do my makeup. This is very beginner friendly. I am not a professional. I have only been doing this for literally a couple of months, and every day I have gotten better. So I want to show you lovies like how I do mine. This is the perfect makeup whether you want to go out to eat, whether you're going out having like a little girls night or something. It's very natural. I do use only like drugstore products. I don't go to like those high end stuff. Like as you can see, it gets the job done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So yeah, you don't have to go to Sephora and Mac and spend all that expensive money. I go right to CVS, which is literally like 2 minutes down the road, and I find everything that I need in there. I would love for you lovies to comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Let me know something, like give me some tips. This is literally my first time ever really showing people how I do my makeup. So in order to get better, feedback is necessary. So thank you lovies. I hope you enjoy my video. Love you. Alrighty, y'all, what's up? So right here, I did oil my face. I put rosehip oil on, which is hydrating oil, and I put some vitamin E skin oil on before I started my face. That's why it looks like, good and oily. I try to keep it hydrated under the makeup. Right here, I'm going in with my NYX micro brow pencil in the color black. So what I do is I just outline my eyebrows to my liking. I don't like them too big. I like them kind of to look natural. So that's what I'm doing right here. Fill them in. Make sure that I like it. Ladies, take your time on your eyebrows. I know sometimes they don't come out perfect. Mine definitely don't come out perfect, but I take my time. I don't rush. And yep. Right here, I'm going to go in with my LA Pro concealer. And then I have in the color toffee, and then I also have my concealer brush, Ruby Kisses. I also got this from the CVS drugstore, so you can find those products there. And I just go in. Right now, what I'm doing is I have this little clear container where I like pour the concealer on there instead of like putting it on my hands, and I just like dip in there when I'm ready. I do that with my foundation, and my concealer. So that's what I was doing. I'll probably show you later on in the video what it looks like. Right here, I'm just going underneath my eyebrow, outlining it. And then I'm going to drag that concealer down, but I'm going to take my time outlining it, making sure that it's perfect to my liking. Make sure, ladies, to take your time. Don't rush it. Right here, I was definitely not in a rush. I was taking my time this whole video. And we just going to repeat the process on the other eye, making sure that it's nice and perfect the way I like it, taking my time. Make sure I drag my concealer down. Right here, I'm going to be using my foundation actually from NYX. I'm going to be using this for the top of my eyebrows. The color is in Sienna. I probably should have went in with my concealer. I think I probably would have liked it better on the top of my eyebrows. I just don't like the look that it gives afterwards. You'll see what I'm talking about. I think it's better if I just use my concealer. So next time, I'll make sure I use my concealer instead of my foundation. I don't like the look that it kind of gives, but it wasn't bad, but I don't like it. But you will see what I'm talking about. So there we go. We just outline the top of the eyebrow with the foundation. Then right here, I take my beauty blender and I just blend out my concealer under my eye until you can't see it anymore. So I have 3 different blenders, beauty blenders. I have one for my foundation, I have one for my concealer, and I have one for when I contour. I use them all 3 like different. I don't use the same one for the same thing. So this is what I'm doing. I'm taking the one that I use for my foundation and I'm just blending out my foundation on my forehead, well, above my eyebrows, on my forehead. Here I just grabbed my brush. I got this brush, it came in a 3-pack. I got it from Elf. It actually is like the greatest brush I have ever had. Like the pack of them, they're all like multitask brushes. You can use them for different things. So this one I use when it's time for me to like bring out my concealer and brush it in. That's what I use. Even for under my eyes and highlighting, I use this particular brush. Right here, I am actually putting some, I use this Wet and Wild bronzer for like after I contour, but I also use it for my eyebrows. It gives me like that natural look. I normally don't do things on my eyelids. I'm sorry. I normally like kind of leave it plain, but this particular time I wanted to use my bronzer so I can have like a natural look. Right here is the baby skin that I use for my face for like my pores and things. This works wonders. Like I love it. When this runs out, right here I'm going in with my liquid eyeliner that I got from L'Oreal. I'm not too good with winging it, but I still be trying and I still be getting it at the same time. So if you are a beginner and you don't know how to do it, I'm not gonna say don't try it, but keep practicing. Like don't get discouraged, because I did like a couple of times not knowing how to do it. It goes out everywhere, or one eye don't look like the other eye. So take your time with it. Practice, definitely practice makes perfect. I watched so many YouTube channels. So many YouTube videos just to get this like right. It's not perfect, but it is perfect for me. People that sometimes I be getting advice from people, they always tell me start in the middle and work your way. Just start in the middle and work your way. Make sure your hand is at a great angle. You can see it's coming out perfect, like I like it. I'm sorry, y'all. I get so excited when I do good. Because y'all don't know, I be trying. So right here, I'm just making sure that it looks like the other one. Taking my time. If I need to go back in, go back in. Once I like it, that's it. I don't care if nobody else like it, but once I like it, oh yeah, that's it. I did that. So right here, we're going to my foundation again, the NYX. And what I do is I put on that plastic container, dip it out like 3 times, and then I take my beauty blender that I use for my foundation, and I just pat it all in my skin. And to be honest, I love the NYX brand of foundation. I have no problems with it. It goes great with my skin. I love it. Like, I recommend this 10 out of 10, okay? Like, just look at that. Oops, sorry. But just look at how that, like, blends in. Like, come on now. You can't beat that. But just remember, whatever works for you works for you. What works for me may not work for others. I'm just making sure I got all the spots. Okay, okay. All right, this is my good friend. Her collection is the Queen's collection. She sells lashes and she sells hair. Um, she do has it's like three pack of lashes for like $25. Like y'all can't beat that. I would put her Instagram description in the bottom, so you guys, if you guys want to, feel free to follow her. If you also involved in hair, like invest in your hair, she has good quality hair. So I definitely recommend for you ladies to check her out. Right here, I put on the collection of lashes that was number 44. Sometimes lashes could be a struggle for me. So I try to take my time with those too, like especially those big lashes. Now little lashes, I can do them like with the shorter length, but the long lashes sometimes it give me problems. So just make sure you take your time. If you got to start over until you get it right. So right here I'm taking my tweezers. I'm fixing them. Also the thing with the lashes, it comes with tweezers and it comes with glue. Like $25, you definitely can't beat that. 3 pack of lashes with tweezers and glue. Come on now. Tell me where you can find a better deal at. Just playing with them, making them playing with them, making sure that they're to my liking. Making sure no glue is in my eye. Sometimes glue be coming down, making sure none of that is happening. Now it's time to put on the other lash. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It took me probably like 3-4 times to get this one right. Like it was giving me the hardest time of my life. I had got so right here I'm going in with my concealer, the LA Pro concealer in the color Toffee, and I use my brush to put it under my eyes. I put it under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, under my chin, over my lip, and on the side of my mouth. And right here, I also use another LA Pro concealer in the color Buff. I have it like 2 shades lighter than my actual concealer. I had watched this other girl video and she gave me like a tip. So, you know, I use this here and there. I don't do it often sometimes. But right here, I'm just putting on it a little bit under my eyes so I can bring out my eyes a little bit more. All right, now it's time to blend everything out. So I use my beauty blender that I use for my concealer, and I just start blending everything out. be careful. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I messed up by forgetting that I had already put my wing on, and I just got this, and I'm just rubbing all this concealer over my wing. So I did go back in and fix my wing, but yeah, don't make that mistake like me, y'all. Right here, I'm going in with my concealer. It's the Maybelline concealer Fit Me. It's in the dark coffee. So I do go in a little bit with it on the sides, on the bridge of my nose, and around my forehead. I do that. Sometimes I contour. Oh, I'm sorry if I said concealer, but contour. Sometimes I contour. Sometimes I don't contour, depending on what look I'm going for. But this actually came out really pretty. So, yeah. So I'm just using one of my brushes that I got from e.l.f. And I'm just patting it on in, as I should. I told y'all that I use beauty blenders for different things. So now I'm using my beauty blender that I use for my contour, and I'm just contouring my nose. I'm not a pro at contouring. I'm just now learning how to contour my nose. So, but after the finished look, like, it didn't look bad. It looked really good. But I know I need to practice more on how to contour my nose. So right here, I'm getting my setting powder. I got, this is the brand called Wet n Wild. I got this from CVS also. It's in the shade Banana. What I do is I take an old beauty blender that I don't really use anymore, and I put it under my eyes. I put it everywhere where I put concealer at, pretty much. And then I let it sit for a while, and then I go to brushing it in and wiping it off at the same time. And I know I look crazy. I put too much above my lip. I don't know why I did that, but oh well, it'll come off eventually. So right here, I'm going ahead. Sometimes I like rub it in and swipe it out. Rub it in, swipe it out. All right, we getting somewhere. So I don't know if y'all seen in the beginning, I have beauty marks. I have one on the side of my cheek, and then I have one that's like under my nose. So what I do is I take the same thing that I use to make my wing. I just tap lightly. That way I don't make a mess. That way it don't be like too much and I don't like it. Then I gotta, do all that other stuff. So I tap lightly. I know exactly where my spot's at, so I put them exactly where my spot's at. Right here, I'm going in with, I'm putting some black on my waterline. What I use is actually some eyeshadow. Y'all would never know it if I wouldn't have said nothing, but it works for me. I just wet the tip of the brush a little bit, and then I just dip it in the eyeshadow, the black eyeshadow, and I just go under my eyes. I make the ugliest face when doing this. Sorry. Now it's time for some mascara. I use the Maybelline mascara. I go under my eyes, make sure I bring out my bottom eyelashes. I think it's really cute when people do that, so I make sure I do it every time. Okay, we getting somewhere. I'm feeling it a little bit. Right here, I just go in with I go in with the bronzer that I use for my eyes. I just go over wherever I conceal that. I mean, where I contour that, and I just tap it in. All right, now it's lip time. What I'm doing is I'm lining out my lips with the brown. I actually use the eyeliner, and it turned out pretty cute. So I just go ahead and line out my lips with it. And then right here, I use the NYX baby doll lipstick. It's like a liquid lipstick. I dab on it a little bit at a time because I don't want to put too much. I don't want to put too little. Then I just push my lips together, get it to my liking. And then I use my lip gloss clear jelly. I'm all about using lip gloss. Like, I love lip gloss. I don't like the little matte lip. It's not ugly, but it's not for me. I love lip gloss. So whatever lips I do, I make sure I put lip gloss on top of it. This lip gloss that I did put on, you can get this from your local beauty supply store. It doesn't matter. It's not a specific place. As you can see, my lips look really cute. I am going to go back in with the brown pencil and just outline it again. That way you can still see my outline. But other than that, like, I love it. All right, so right here, instead of spraying my setting spray on my actual face, I spray it on one of my big brushes, which is a multi-task brush that I got from e.l.f. And then I just pat it in. The only reason why I do that is because when I spray it, it comes out as like water, and then I don't like the whole drippy face. I need to get a new setting spray. I had this LA Pro setting spray that I got from CVS, which works really well for me, but when I went in there to get it again, they didn't have it. So I ended up settling for a whole new brand that I probably should have just walked past and tried to hunt down the actual spray that I like. But I don't like it. So that's why you see me just spraying it on the brush. You see me just patting it in my skin lightly, because I don't like the way it looks when I spray it on my face.